edition of the news. Brand new images of the latest vintage collection, a little bit of video of the latest Black Series collection. Hot Wheels have got a new starship from the Bad Batch, more code names, a new lightsaber, and how did this get so expensive? All this and more coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television, your home of action figure news. Yes, you've probably seen already all over the internet these lovely images of the vintage collection. Let's run through them so you can all see what they are, and I'll also run through the VC numbers so you don't have to. If you're counting along at home, remember we started like this. Vader was 178, the Armorer was 179, Moff Gideon is VC 180, Beskar Mando is 181, 182 is Captain Rex, 183 is a Rebel Fleet Trooper from the Tantive 4 playset. Now we have 184, the Child. Has the very similar look to the Black Series Child. The only thing different to this and the one that's in the Razor Crest is the pod that it's in. They'll talk about how vac metalized. This one's very white and washed out, so there's that. We'll move on to VC 185, Grief Karga. We had already seen this card back, but this is the first time we've seen the figure. Decent looking resemblance and got the little grey goatee. Nice. 186 is the one that I am absolutely salivating for, the Boba Fett. Now remember I told you about the orange card pill, or the orange pill that they've changed out in the zoomed in image. They've changed it all, they've made a couple thousand. Now it's going to be this yellow one. Still a beautiful looking action figure. Still a beautiful looking card back, the Blue Sky card back. Hope to get both in the collection though. 187 is Princess Leia Bespin. Now, this one. Why did they go with that image? It's very dark, it's very different. Where did it happen in the film? I'm sure someone will eventually watch through Empire again and go, there it is. That's the 1/100th of a second frame that was taken. I'm sure maybe at a future live stream from Hasbro they'll explain this in more detail. But for the time being, people are always saying it's pretty dark. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lovely image because Carrie Fisher is a beautiful woman. The card back being as dark as that is a bit meh, because there's so many other images that they could have chosen. They've gone with that one. 188 is the missing VC number. What is 188? It's possibly packed into a vehicle that we don't know about, a new playset we don't know about, or an exclusive somewhere later on in the year. Let's hope they haven't messed up the numbers again, like the situation with the 177. Anyway, 189, Zutton, Red Snag. And we'd already seen his card back. Very cool. The next thing I want to talk about is the elephant in the room. Yes, we know Gina Carano fired from Lucasfilm for saying things that pretty much everyone else in Hollyweird, yes I said Hollyweird, says on their socials as well, but their company didn't like what she said, but all the other employees can say what they say and then they don't fire them and they fire her. Anyway, when it goes into toys, when it should have nothing to do with it. It should have absolutely nothing to do with it, and that's what I'm annoyed by from them going around cancelling things that we were expecting in pre-orders. You guys out there thought Razor Crest is coming, she interacts with Razor Crest, I didn't pick this figure up originally when it came out, I'm going to get it on the next run and they're going to cancel them. This one cancelled. This one, the carbonized version of that figure, I don't think they were reproducing, but you won't be able to get that one anymore. The Credit Collection 6-inch figure, don't think they're going to be making that one anymore. This one here, the most expensive. The prices on eBay for her, the 6-inch figure, have been astronomical. And everyone is going to be disappointed because I wanted to see, now I'm going to cover it up what I was going to make my point here. There's the Mandalorian figures, or some of them, I don't have the full set. In their tan boxes. We'll never see this figure in that box. So if you are a customizer who does great work in boxes, I'm looking at you, N8 Products, Do you think you could make this figure in that size box? Because the community would love you for it. Put it as 00. I don't care what number they put it in. But yeah, we'll never get to see it in one of those style of boxes. The Phase 4 packaging. Boo! Anyway, yeah, there shouldn't be cancelling figures. It's hard enough to get Star Wars action figures as it is. This is just my little rant on this. So don't go and cancel figures, you know. Don't get the real world stuff and the toys mixed up, because it's our escapism. We don't care. We don't. And then Hasbro going, oh, cancel them all. Like, that's just, you don't like our money, do you, Hasbro? That's just, oh, but we have to stick by our guidelines. Lucasfilm has their hands so far. Moving on. Next up, I want to show you the Black Series new wave. This is the Bo-Katan, the Asajj Ventress wave, and the 3 guys from the Bad Batch. Check this video out from MandR Collects.
Here in this case. So here we have 2 of the main 4 or 5, I guess at this point, Bad Batch characters. We have the Bad Batch Elite Squad Trooper, and then from the Mandalorian we have Bo-Katan, and then from the Clone Wars, of course, Asajj Ventress. So those are the 5 characters in this April 2021 lineup, and they all look pretty phenomenal. So that's all 5 of the April 21 Black Series wave here, with the 3 Bad Batch, the 1 Clone Wars, and of course the 1 Mandalorian figure in Bo-Katan. I really didn't know that these characters were actually different heights for the Black Series. I always thought they were all like kind of the exact same height, give or take, with like a helmet extension or something, or if they had like a Jar Jar head, that would be a little bit different. But it's really cool to me that these are actually kind of in scale with each other in a sense. Like, that's actually really neat. And so their accessories are great. I think these are all kind of worth picking up here. All really good characters. The only one that we really don't know, I guess, is that guy there from the Bad Batch. The other ones we've all seen in some form of Star Wars media thus far. So I'm pretty happy with these. I think I'm going to order another set to keep sealed in the box.
Very cool to get his hands on them very, very early. I'm amazed. Well done. And now you know what to think of when you get the figures. Some Vintage Collection code names. Now these ones here were on yakface.com. He's got Magnolia, Marigold, Mayflower. Mayflower? Mayfield? No, it's Gaming Greats. It's probably Gaming Greats. And in that, the first one, Magnolia. Usually it's phonetic, you hear the notes. Or if it's not, it's the amount of letters for the code name matches up. Like the word judo was Jawa, because it was 4 letters, 4 letters. This one, it phonetic, it sounds like it. So I want Magnolia, Starkiller. There you go. There's my hot tip for the first. I know I've tipped Cal Kestis before in the Vintage Collection Gaming Greats line that's coming. Maybe it's Starkiller is the first one. More code names from something we've talked about before. The Rogue One Black Series figures, a fan channel exclusive, probably a big lineup of Rogue One figures. This image here, Yakface put on Instagram, and it has all the code names there. You can see them: Fox, Falcon, Flamingo, Fish, Ferret, Finch. Lots of F's. Press F in the chat. The interesting part of this is he used that forest green, the colour, which I think will be the colour of the boxes of the Rogue One coming this year. So it's a lot of the figures that we've seen previously, other than Bodhi Rook, who's never been in the Black Series. They're going to be redone again, fixed up the face, fixed up a few little things. The Jyn Erso, yeah, Cassian Andor. Please make those figures look good, because they did not look good the first time, and they were clearanced out for 3 cents at some stores. Moving on to lightsaber news. This is another rumor that I've also talked about in the past. Looks like some people have heard on the grapevine as well. The Rey yellow lightsaber, Rey Skywalker yellow lightsaber is coming to stores near you. FX Elite, big fancy one, much like Palpatine's, much like, I think there was a Ahsoka one as well. Darksaber's an Elite one. So these are the really, really expensive ones. I'd like to see it, you know, interesting. We only got to see it for a few minutes in the film. But it should look good when it comes out. I'm sure they're going to do something really nice and unique with the packaging and all that with it. Awesome. Did you back the Razor Crest? If you didn't, and you go, oh, well, I don't collect ships. Well, some of us haven't got the room for any ships. You can get the Mission Fleet one. Here's an image. That's digital rendering of the actual one. I don't think it looks like that, but hey, I think it will be the same size as the Lego one that I showed in a previous video where I put it together, because I didn't build Lego, but I showed it off the Razor Crest, and that's about the size that the Mission Fleet one will be. I'm guessing the price point will be the same as the Millennium Falcon, and about the same size as the Millennium Falcon, roughly same box, but you'll be able to collect, and I'm sure they're going to pump out some more figures to go along with that. Hot Wheels. Now this image was sent to me via one of my subscribers, Patrick. Thank you very much, Patrick. Have a look at this. It's the Bad Batch's Havoc Marauder. Now, I'd never seen this image before. Maybe I've just missed something, but yeah, it was in this batch of images along with the Landspeeder, Sandcrawler, Grievous' Wheelbike, and the Falcon. And there it is. I'm just like, wow. I don't know a great deal about the Bad Batch. You guys have watched all of Clone Wars, know going into Bad Batch what to expect. There's figures and stuff that you're excited about. If you're not up that far, you're not up to speed on Clone Wars, you don't know too much about this. But hey, a starship is a starship. Hot Wheels, very hard to get. Very hard to get in this country especially. Good luck to you who are hunting it out there. Before I go, there was a image sent to me. I think it was sent to everybody out there. Darkside Ray. Bling! 1/6 scale, big one. Mythos statue. So she was really evil and really bad, and I think this looks fantastic. Congratulations to the person who ordered this. From the creator who's on the screen. Fantastic. And I want to thank you guys for joining me in the live streams that I did. I did part 1 and part 2 while I was on the internet for 6 hours straight live streaming, because I wanted to catch up with you, because I'd been very busy of late and I didn't get any videos out, and the easiest way to produce some video is to go live and just say hello and meet and greet with the fans in a way. So I did one really late night for me, which was really early in the morning for the UK, extremely early in the morning for the US. Then I did another one 9 hours later, which was really late at night for the UK and late afternoon for you guys in the US. Excellent. So thank you for everyone who's joining me. You can go back there on VOD on my channel. You can check them out. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope to pump out a lot more of these style of videos in the near future. To support the channel, you can check out my Amazon affiliates. The link is on the screen there. Or if you want to buy a bit of merch, the link is on the screen here as well. And if you want to become a member and watch some exclusive content, you can hit the join button now and become a member. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. All the best.